Hi Tiny Tots friends, how are you doing today? I am here to talk to you today about farms. So my first question for you is, what is a farm? You might be thinking, well, a farm is where we grow fruits and vegetables to eat. Or a farm is where cows and chickens live. Well, you're right, but it's even more than that. Farms are very important because they provide us with very important things that we use to live, like food and clothing and a lot of other things. So today, we're going to talk mostly about the kinds of animals that live on farms. Now, the animals that live on farms provide us with all kinds of things. And what I want you to help me with is we're going to build our own Tiny Tots farm. Now, does this look like a farm yet? It looks like a fun place to play, but there's no farm there, right? There's just hills and trees and water and a cute little bridge. Well, we're going to turn this into a farm. And while we do that, we're going to talk about the kinds of things that these items on a farm give to us. So we're going to start out. I want you to think, while I'm giving you clues, I want you to think about what I might be talking about. And I want your help. If you hear my clues and you think with your brain and put it all together, and if you figure it out, I want you to yell out the answer, okay? So, the first thing we need, it's a tall red building, and animals sleep inside of it at night. Do you know what I'm talking about? It is a barn. This red building is called a barn. So we're going to put our barn right here up on this hill, and that's going to be where our animals live. Now, the next piece of our farm is a big animal. It has horns, and it says moo. Do you know what I'm talking about? A cow. We're going to put a cow on our farm. Now, cows give us beef, and they give us milk, cheese, yogurt. All of those yummy things come from a cow. Now, our next piece of our farm is big and pink and says oink, oink. What could that be? A pig. If you said pig, you are right. Pigs give us all kinds of meat, like bacon and hot dogs, pork rolls, all kinds of things like that come from a pig. Now, our next animal on our farm is tall with a mane and a tail, and it says neigh. It is a, do you know it? A horse. Now, horses usually help the farmers with work on the farm. So they may pull a cart, or they may pull tools to dig holes for plants. And they are really good at carrying really heavy loads that people are not strong enough to carry. So there is our horse. Now, our next animal, see if you can guess, it's white, but sometimes you see black ones. They're fluffy, 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 and they say, bah. What do you think it is? It is a sheep. We'll put them up here. I don't want them to go in the water. There we go. There is our sheep. Now, sheep give us their wool. All their fluffy fur on there. Once a year, it gets cut off like a haircut. And we take their fur and we make things like blankets and clothes and all kinds of other warm, fuzzy things to wear and use. And then their hair grows back, and the next year they get another haircut and we use the wool again. And our last animal for our Tiny Tots farm, it has feathers, it lays eggs, and it says, "Bark, bark, 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 bark." What could that be? It is a chicken. Chickens give us all kinds of things. We eat chicken, we eat chicken nuggets, or chicken strips, or chicken fried rice, right? We also use their feathers for all kinds of different things, and they lay eggs. And we eat eggs. So these animals are all very important to how we live our life. They provide us with food, with clothes, and all kinds of things. So I'm going to take our little Tiny Tots farm and I'm going to move on to our next topic. This little chicken reminded me of our next topic. Now we have learned all of our letters at Tiny Tots. We have learned all 26 of our letters. So now we're going to start talking about letters when they combine together and make one sound. Now these are called digraphs. That's a very fancy word. See if you can say it with me. Digraph. Those are two letters that come together to make one sound. The first one we're going to talk about is CH. Now C says k, k, right? And H says h, h, h. But when you put them together, they make the sound ch, ch, ch. If you put your teeth together like this and pull them apart when you ch, 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 kind of suck in air a little bit, you make the sound ch. Just like a ch, ch, chicken, right? Can you think of any other words that say ch, ch, ch? How about I said cows give us milk and ch, ch, ch. Cheese. They give us cheese. That's another ch, ch word. Ooh, how about this one? This is one of Mrs. Gomber's favorites. It's brown and creamy, and it's so sweet, and sometimes you put them in cookies. Chocolate. And in cookies, they're chocolate chips. That's two ch words, right? See if you can think of your own ch word. And you can tell me when you think of it. Ready? I'm going to count 2, 3, and I want you to tell me a ch word. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Awesome. Now we are going to practice writing the ch letters. Now we have C and we have H. Remember when we write the letters, we start at the top. So I'm going to use my finger as my magic pencil. You do it too. You can write in the air. Ready? We're going to start here and we're going to go around and stop. That's our C. It's like a circle, but we don't close it, right? And H, we start at the top. We do a straight line down and a little rainbow to make our H. Now those two letters together, tell me again, what's the sound that C and H make? Ch. Very good. I'm going to show you a little trick that helps us remember. I want you to put your arm up here and we're going to say chugga chugga choo choo. CH says chugga chugga choo choo choo. Ch ch ch. Very good. Now our last thing that we're going to talk about, friends, are our shapes. We are starting our 3D shapes. What that means is they're not flat. So if I draw a circle like this, it's flat on my board, right? And if I draw a square, it's flat on my board too. They don't stick out, right? But today we're going to talk about two shapes that stick out. The first one is called a sphere. Now a sphere is like a circle, but it sticks out. It fills up space. It's not flat. It sticks out. This is called a sphere. Say it with me, sphere. This is a sphere. All kinds of things are in the shape of a sphere. This is a soccer ball. That's a sphere. This is a globe. The earth that we live on is a sphere. I have a toy orange. That is a sphere. Now this one is a little tricky. Mrs. Gomber, those are grapes. It looks kind of like a triangle. But look closer. Each grape is a sphere. Each little ball, a sphere, is like a ball. And these grapes are shaped like a ball, shaped like a sphere. Now the next shape is like a square, but it sticks out from my board. This is called a cube. A cube has 6 squares. See the square? It has 6 squares all put together, and it sticks out. It fills up space. This is called a cube. Now this is a wooden block. It's a cube. Here's another wooden block. You might have seen ones that look like this. That is a cube. Now this is stuffed. It's soft, but it's like a cube, right? It's for tools, little pretend play tools. Now this one you may have seen before. This is a Rubik's cube. Cube is right in the name. It's a cube, and it has smaller cubes. If I twist it, I can move the smaller cubes. These are cubes. So I want you to look around your house and see if you can find spheres and cubes at home, okay? And before we say goodbye, I just want to show you the project. I hope you watch our next video that has our project for the day. This is a chick. This is a baby chicken, and chickens live on a farm, and they start with ch. So I hope you'll watch our video where I'll show you how to make your very own chick. Until then, friends, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.